We are encouraged by this. There's no doubt about that this, on the face of it, is encouraging. Clearly, the fact that they're able to remain in Britain, in England, which is the best place for them and their children at present, surrounded by their family and friends and their network of supporters, is very good news. And clearly, the fact that the judge feels that there is no need for them to be re-interviewed is also good news. So that is to be welcomed, and as I say, it is encouraging. However, it is for their Portuguese lawyers in the first instance, in conjunction with their British lawyers, to examine this in detail, to make sure the translation is accurate and to make sure that we are truly understanding this in the correct way. But as I say, and as Greg has indicated from Portugal, this is something of a relief and is being seen as an encouraging sign. Of course, the arguido status remains, and the work will now continue from the lawyer's perspective to get that removed.
Why is it so helpful for them to remain in England right now when they were so determined for so long to stay in Portugal?
Well, yes, of course, that's right. I mean, we all well remember that Kate was determined to stay there, Kate particularly, because it was a tangible connection with Madeleine, and it was the last place she was seen, and somehow to leave there would be letting her down or leaving her behind. Well, of course, that in Kate's heart, that is still in many respects the case. Portugal is still the place at the centre of this crisis for the family. But as we all know, the mood changed, the public mood changed, the coverage they were receiving in the Portuguese press hardened against them, and some of the speculation that was running rampant, the unfounded allegations that were being made and still unsourced in many cases, meant that really it had become time for them to get away from that, to withdraw themselves from the focus of that storm, if you like, come back to England, regroup, recharge their batteries here. They are still absolutely happy to go back to Portugal to talk to the authorities if they want to. I must stress, this has to be a cooperative exercise, not an adversarial exercise in any shape or form, because remember that at the end of the day, once they clear their names, and I am personally confident that they will, and tonight is a step towards that, but once they clear their names, they still have to work with the Portuguese police to find Madeleine. She's still missing, and they are the appropriate law enforcement agency in the country where she was last seen to find her. So there's no point in relations to being deteriorating here. Everybody needs to work together, and everybody needs to work together to pull towards finding Madeleine, or at least establishing what happened to her.